good morning. It doesn't really matter who you are and what you like doing. Dopamine detoxing is right now should be your priority. And I guess it could be easy to think that, I want, say, rock climbing is what you're really into. No, I don't want to focus on dopamine detoxing. I need to focus on rock climbing. The thing is, like, getting onto the dopamine detox and really all just getting onto complete discipline and self-improvement. But as I've explained in some of my previous videos, most of that is just getting on a dopamine detox. It's like level 1 self-improvement. It'll get you 80% of the results. But really, if you're not a little bitch, you should just become fully disciplined and fix your life. But anyway, yeah, you might think, no, I don't want to, I'm not into this, so I need to prioritize rock climbing. The thing is, dopamine detoxing is not something you have to focus on. You just do it. It's an instant switch, and then you can go back to focusing on whatever you want to do. And no matter who you are and no matter what you're doing, this will make you so much better. So imagine someone who's really into rock climbing, and yeah, they're good as fuck. They train hard. Most days they're doing all the right things, but there's a certain limit to what they can achieve. Without, getting them to the step that they're at here, the same things are not going to get them to that next step. Think about if they were meditating every single day, literally spending 20 minutes a day, breathing with full awareness just in your body. They're going to get on that wall and have a type of awareness they didn't have before. Dopamine detoxing in general increases your focus like crazy. They will get on there and focus. Their capacity to learn when your dopamine detox is much, much higher. To go on that wall, to climb, to take in the information, learn from it. If you're not sleeping right, sleep is the most powerful performance enhancing drug that we've ever discovered. If you want to, for free, literally for free, just get better at rock climbing, just fix your sleep. That'll give you like 3 months of progress probably. And if you get on all of these habits, it'll give you much more than that. If you get on all these habits, you will start accelerating your progression. So it might just give you 6 months of progress now, but in 3 years, it will have given you like 9 years of progress. You will progress so much faster by living your life this way in everything you want to do. You become kind of unstoppable if you properly live fully disciplined and dopamine detox. Like I study physics and engineering, and I've been working on a business as well. And they take up all of my time pretty much. I have a girlfriend who I devote a lot of time to as well. If I didn't have I would still devote time to my girl. It's always a very important thing. But in terms of the studying, if I didn't have to spend and have to, like, I know I've chosen it, the amount of time on that, I could choose to learn any skill and become better than people who've spent a year on it. I reckon within 2 months I can become better than most people who spent a year on it. It's not because I'm some sort of legend or go, it's literally just because I have time in my day that they don't even know exists. I don't even have to try, and I just have the capacity to learn faster than them, just because of the way I live. I don't just play video games or scroll on my phone. That's like 3 hours a day. I have more than them. And you might feel like, oh, what if you're tired in those 3 hours and you don't want to learn? Your tiredness and your unwillingness to learn is because you're not disciplined. And I am. I've chosen to be disciplined, as I've explained in my video how I became disciplined. My capacity to learn and to improve at things is much, much higher than the average person, and yours can be too. And don't you just think that it would be sick to know that you are like imagine there's a factory that produces results, right? You climb. While you're climbing, you're giving this factory information, and then you go away in the rest of your life, and this factory takes that climbing, produces results. You get stronger, you get more balanced, your brain thinks about the project you've been working on or whatever. Imagine your factory's operating at like 50% capacity right now, and you should understand that that's just a fact, right? Like, you know that if you have these bad habits, if you're not eating well, if you're all of these things, if you're jerking off so your testosterone is low, if you're not sleeping well, the factory's not working that well. And you and I could do the same climbing session. My factory is much more effective. My factory will take that blueprint of instructions, and I'll go back the next week, and my factory's given me much more to work with. Don't you think that is sick? Yeah, so, yeah. Not sure what to title this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.